Thermochemistry is the study of heat in chemical processes. What we're going to be studying in this unit is a subpart of the larger area of thermodynamics. In thermodynamics, we'll look at heat, but we'll also look at other components such as entropy. Here we're going to be focusing on enthalpy, heat. If we think about enthalpy, it's going to be very important for our chemical reactions, because whenever we look at a chemical reaction, whether something is exothermic, releasing energy, or endothermic, absorbing energy, is going to be very important. If we think about it, you wouldn't want to run a reaction not knowing whether it was endothermic or exothermic before you started. Why? Well, think about it. First time somebody took trinitrotoluene and started to heat it up. By the way, trinitrotoluene, TNT, it would have been very nice if they understood the exothermic nature of the chemical reaction. So when we look at this reaction, what are we going to be looking at? Well, we're going to be looking at the transition and transfer of heat. We're also going to be calculating enthalpy. Now, how are we going to do these calculations? Well, we can do the calculations based on several different principles: Hess's law, heat of formation, and even bond energies. What's a good example of what you're going to be doing? Let's take sugar. If we combine sugar in a chemical process with oxygen, we usually call that combustion. When that combusts, what we end up getting is carbon dioxide and water. This is an exothermic process. This is where we get the energy for our bodies. What's an example of endothermic process? Well, where does sugar come from? Well, sugar comes from a plant taking carbon dioxide from the air and water, along with energy from the sun, and creating sugar, along with other organic molecules, and oxygen. In that case, it's endothermic. We had to put energy into the system to make sure that the reaction moved forward. In this unit, you're going to be focusing on heat in the form of enthalpy. It's important for you to practice. There are some calculations here that you're going to need to do over and over again until you get comfortable at them. Make sure that you spend enough time working the problems and focusing on the simple math transformations that you need to be successful in the rest of the course.